Hey all, welcome back to the channel. American Boy Collects AG Plus. Well, today we're going to be talking about it because here is something that dropped on Sunday is the new Birthstone collection. Sorry about the glare. And yes, we are almost gone with the Christmas tree as of early March. Hey, I'm gone to the lights anyway. This is way sooner than it was last year. Anyway, but we're not talking about the tree. We're going to look at some other glitz and glam, not the sparkle of the twinkly lights. We're going to look at the glitz and glam of this new collection. Okay, honestly, I don't know if you have come to notice this, but I have noticed that things either drop or sales begin around 1 o'clock in the morning. I do not know why. Because I've also noticed in New York State that the sales that are supposed to end at midnight, you can still buy in New York State from between midnight and 1 in the morning. So I guess it's in a different time zone for American Girl. I'm not sure. I thought it would have been more like on the other side of the country, but like for California where Wisconsin is, but I'm like, but it's only like a 1 hour difference. So I'm like, I don't know where the time zone is for the American Girl website anyway. But anyway, but I have noticed that either sales start or end at 1 o'clock in the morning, and that new merchandise drops at 1 o'clock in the morning. So sometimes if I happen to be up, I will check it out. And I happen to be, I forgot that doesn't have a touchscreen. The old one doesn't have a touchscreen. I happen to be up, and well, I happened to also see that somebody had noted that, hey, there's a new Birthstone collection. I did know that the old one was retiring. I think I posted something on the community tab about this, but prior to Black Friday and even US Thanksgiving, I had noticed that April suddenly had disappeared. Let me just give you a refresher, of course, so you know which one we're talking about here. Where is it? Right, this one. This one had, whoa, that's going to be hard to show you, that one. That one had completely disappeared. So that was when I was starting to have like that red flag in the back of my mind, like, and there was no, it was not on the website at all. There was no back order. It wasn't sold out. It was gone. There was only 11 Birthstone outfits you could buy. And so I was like, wonder if they're getting rid of that. Because in all honesty, at the beginning of, like around this time last year, I was really thinking that my collection goal for 2025, even though I was trying to get out of debt, I kind of really wanted to start working on collecting the Birthstone collection because they've been out for a few years and it's probably about time that they would retire them. Apparently I was right. Anyway, but I never got around to collecting them till Cyber Monday when they dropped them down to like $36, I think. So I was like, well, I can't get all of them. And I was like, okay, what are my top two favorites? So I went with January and I went with September. September's always been my top favorite, and January was a close second. So those are the two I went with. Didn't think I'd ever get any more of them, but then they were on sale for what is it? The year-end sale. And so I ended up missing out on August then, but I did get October, November, December, and July. So I got 4 of them. So altogether I got half the collection. No, it was June. No, let me see. No, I didn't get that right. It was June, July, November, and December. There we go. That was right. Okay. So as of right, and then March sold out. So I also missed, well, February and March sold out. So I missed out on those two. But as of right now, I still have 2 wildcard spots. I might be able to still get October and May. Those 2 are still available from the website that I haven't purchased yet, but I'm not paying full price. I definitely won't be paying full price for the new set. I'm waiting until they go on sale. So I'm hoping they get dropped into the last chance outlet sale for the American Girl website. So that way maybe I can get it cheaper, like maybe like back to $36 or less. Would be nice. Anything under 40. To at least get those 2, because I really wanted to get the Hall collection brand new. Although some of them I'm not as upset that I missed out on. And I will go over that when I'm going to do this. Because what I did was I literally downloaded every image I could get off of the website and I put them into a file on my tablet, the one I'm actually recording on. And then I switched them over to my old tablet that I don't have a touchscreen on that I keep forgetting about. All right, come on. So I don't know what happened, but if you look here at, let me just show it here. So for some bizarre reason, anytime I saved an image off of the American Girl website, it would have this like grayish, like a very pale gray background. Whereas anything I found on other sites, for the outfits that were sold out and no longer available on the website, I had to get the outfit on the doll pictures I got from the Wiki fandom page, and then any of the other outfit, like the flat layout version of the outfits, I got mostly, I think, off of eBay, of sellers that were selling the outfit that had used the original stock photos. I think one of them I did do a Google image search and got it from there. But then I transferred them all over. And so, like, the ones from American Girl originally had, like, a pale gray background, and then anything else from other sites was the white background, like you just saw. But here's the crazy thing. So, again, here is what I got off of the Wiki fandom. And then for the flat layout would have been off of eBay. But going over to the flat layout and the actual outfit, for some reason, when I transferred them all over to my old tablet, the pale gray background turned this interesting shade of green. I do not know why. So I was toying with the idea, well, maybe I'll just do a voiceover and do a screen recording, but I really didn't want to have the image actually on the screen the whole timeout. So I kind of want to just like use this as a reference. So I was kind of concerned if I just had the image of the stock photos there permanently, that maybe I'd get flagged from American Girl or something. I didn't want to do that. So I was hoping just to do one of these things where I'm showing it to you. If you want to go, like I said, you can go check out the actual American Girl website. For the ones that are no longer on there, you can go to the Wiki fandom, or you can also look up the images off of like the eBay sellers. I couldn't find the flat layouts for all of them on the Google image searches, but I was able to get them all off of the eBay sellers that use the actual, what do I want to say? The actual stock photos. That's what we're looking for. That's the word we are looking for, people. All right, let me go back to the beginning of this because I want to go back to this picture. So this is our beginning shot. All right, this is it. So, like I was saying, so I was like I probably shouldn't have checked this out that late because I think it was actually closer to 2 o'clock in the morning when I found that, when I happened to discover that they had these nude outfits. My first opinion wasn't the greatest on it. I felt like it was actually quite a bit of a downgrade. Of course, all I was looking at, honestly, was just, I think it was either this picture or something similar, or the one, I think somebody had done a pic, might have been Unicorn Cat 1. Rainbow Unicorn Cat 1. I knew something wasn't off of that. Rainbow Unicorn Cat 1, that is a mouthful, did I was very big for doing like leaks, news, information, like when stuff drops and whatnot. So they had went to the March 1st story event at New York City, and they had, and so they'd get a well, I didn't watch it because I was already trying to go to bed, and I was like, but I wanted to check, wait, it's on the website. So I went there, and I was like, I scrolled through all of them, like, my first reaction was I felt like it was a bit of a downgrade with a price increase. That was to me I mean, I will say this, I do like the fact that these outfits feel a little bit more basic wardrobe that they had gotten away from for the Truly Me line, and not so much pop star glam look. I mean, there's definitely sparkle, there's definitely shine, so it's still got the glam look in some respects, but at the same time, it's also more basic. And I also love how some of these outfits look seasonal, which is really fun, especially for some of the holidays. So that's what we're gonna do a deep dive. So we have, this is our image of the new shot, and I actually, let's see, go that way. And then I also have the images of the old shot. So I purposely did this setup. So we have it back to back. So first image is going to be the flat layout for the new item. Then you're going to get to see the new outfit on a doll, the old outfit on a doll, and then the old outfit flat layout. But we're just going to do a deep dive real quick. I don't want this to be long, and I'm already at 10 minutes. Yikes. Anyway, I got 24 outfits to go through. Anyway, but I wanted to just do my comparison thoughts. Like, when you look at the old set, I'm like, oh my word, this just screams like inspired by pop stars and not really something kids would wear. This one, on the other hand, I don't know. I just feel like this one seems more like there's basic pieces in this. I love that we're getting color without so much glam, okay? So let's jump right into it. So I guess that's on the stock photo. Okay, whatever. So let's jump right into it. So first outfit we got is the January. We're gonna do them in, I was gonna say alphabetical order. I'm like, that is not gonna work. We're gonna do them in the order they come in the calendar. So that's January. So we get the sheer top, this sheer blouse. We get a headband. We get these sort of like, I think it's a romper. I don't think it's a dress. I think it's shorts, isn't it? I'm not sure. I didn't look on the site. Then we got the shoes. We got the socks, and then we also got. And fun thing I've noticed with this set. So the first set, the whole concept with the gemstones was a single gemstone in the middle of a choker, whereas this time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we get 12 little stick-on gemstones that we can put into their hair. So somebody, if anybody gets this, let me know. And I have things throughout this that if you get these, let me know some things, because I like to know from the actual. I know I just started noticing some people started dropping some videos for these, so, and I haven't had a chance to watch these because I really wanted to get this out before I saw anybody's unboxings. But let me know, how do these things work? Are they like Velcro that stick to the hair? Or are they like an adhesive? Because I'm like thinking adhesive eventually is going to dry out and you're not going to be able to stick it to anything. So I'm like kind of curious on to what those are. Because I probably, if I any at later point, I'm not worried about rushing out to get these right now because it's like, okay, they're probably going to be out for at least a year or two or whatever. So I'm just kind of like, let's just wait. But I want to also kind of know what they are because I probably won't ever use those whenever I do get these. So let's just move on. Let's see. So yeah, so we got, I mean, it's pretty basic. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 elements to this. I'm going to count the socks as one and shoes as one, not two separate pieces, but so it's kind of cool. But then you get it on the doll. Oh yeah, it is like a short, like a romper set, sort of like they did with Mary Ellen's 2-in-1 outfit. But I have to say, and I don't know if you saw this. See, can I zoom in on this? Yes, I can zoom. But did you notice on the dress or the romper part, there's hearts? Isn't that so cool? And I also noticed that on that top, there's also hearts on the top. So I want to do this way so I could actually zoom in on some stuff. I am kind of curious on what, like this ruffle headband is like really different for American Girl, and it's kind of funny because kind of makes it look like she has on like a hat similar to like what Felicity would have had with those mob caps, but it's just a headband, and it's kind of interesting. So that's an interesting concept they did. And I did notice on one thing with this new set, there's a lot of these like sort of sheer see-through sleeves on the outfits. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It is growing on me a little bit, but it seems a little weird to see the arm, the actual silhouette of the arm through the actual sleeve. I do like this one. I do like this one. This is kind of fun. But especially the hearts, I feel like this could be outfit could be used for Valentine's Day. It doesn't have to be part of your Birthstone collection. Now let's zip over here. And of course, this is going to have the white background. Let's zip over to here. And the other one, now January, as I said, was one of the first two that I got. So January was definitely a top favorite, and my favorite color is red, so that might be slightly biased. Though I do have to say, and you sort of can see it, and I didn't really realize it before, but I did not realize that the hat, and this is only one of two that I've unboxed so far. The other 4 have not been unboxed yet, so I have not actually looked at them yet. But I did not realize that the sleeves, the tank top, and the hat all have this like metallic flecks in the fabric that are really cool. Because if you look on this, it looks like, okay, you can definitely see there's something different about the fabrics, but it looked like it was just 2 shades of red. But there's like, I think it was gold flecks, I believe. So yeah, definitely, I would have to say, I think for this one, I think I actually like the old January one better than the new one. I am going to have one slight exception when I get a little further into this, but there's a jacket coming up that I would love to pair with this and make it into a Christmas outfit. So you actually cannot see those sleeves and see all the hearts on the sleeves, but we'll discuss that when we get there. And I hope I remember to say this. So yeah, and then you got the flat. So this is the flat layout for the old January. So again, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you have 5 pieces versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you actually had a little bit of an itch there. Sorry. Maybe I'll edit it out. Maybe I'll leave it in. So I guess you get one bonus thing. So I don't. Okay, so so on the old one, it was a tank top, a jacket, and a skirt, whereas this one is just the romper and then the blouse underneath. and then you get a hat in place of a headband, and you just get shoes and the choker. So the stick-on things for the hair is replacing the choker, and there was no socks. So you get the bonus. So you actually get more. So I guess I am not very fond of and I didn't mention the price point. So originally the old set was $52 each, and they upped it to $56. So like a $4 price increase. But these new ones are $60. I am sorry. I get there's more with this, but these prices are getting a little insane. I mean, it's really getting to the point where you can't even, it's not even, I mean, I know it's always been a luxury brand, but seriously, the quality's gone down. Your prices have gone up, which makes no sense, because if the quality's gone down, your prices should also go down. And maybe not so much for the outfits, but I'm saying for the dolls in general and what you get with the dolls. Well, not since they did the rebrand of the Truly Me dolls, but the doll quality's gone down. And it's like, for real? Anyway, and I have a whole video coming out on that was supposed to come out before this one, but I really wanted to jump on this since this just dropped. I kind of vent about my thoughts about Mattel's version of American Girl. I might even have a short version of it coming out just to give you a teaser. But anyway, we're going to jump onto this. So now let's just jump over. So, okay, so probably I would have to say, honestly, I don't know why, but for some reason I have a hard time seeing Linnea as a Truly Me doll. You know, I had nothing against them using it for Ariel, but for some reason, her being part of the Truly Me, that face sculpt in the Truly Me lineup just doesn't make sense to me. It just seems so strange. I don't know. Because I think I had an issue with whatever doll. Is that Corinne that they put the old one on? I can't remember. But definitely, hands down, I think, you know what, the thing I think it was too that I was kind of, I feel like they did make this a little bit more juvenile for the new set versus it was maybe like older for like, maybe like the old set might have been like high school, college age girls. Whereas this set looks more like it's the actual age range that American Girl is supposed to be at, like the 8 to 10 age range, or even less, like down to 6. I don't know. But let's move on. We are going to move on to February. So here we have our flat layout, and in February we get a top. I think that is a one-piece top. It's all one, I think. Got some boots, we got a skirt, we got this hair extension piece, and then we got the gemstones, and it looks like this. Oop, forget the light to angle right. There we go. It's purple. Very purple. Don't get me wrong, that is actually one of my more favorite shades of purple. I really just wish they had went more with a flat skirt and it's not so shiny. So yeah, this is our new version versus our old version. I will be honest with you, both Februarys leave something to be desired for me. I think I like the color palette better of this, but again, what is up with the sheer sleeves? That drives me nuts on this collection, the sheer sleeves. I do like the concept of the hair piece. That's kind of cool. But this. Now, one of the things I had an issue with, and actually I'm going to go back to the pictures of the group shot, was when they stuck the dolls in outfits that matched their hair color. So they've gotten rid of some of these ones that had the unnatural hair color, like the blue outfit they put in for December. They put in with the one with the blue hair, and then we get to February and they put it on the one that matches with the purple and pink hair. I think I might have liked this outfit way better if they had put it in a natural hair color doll and not hair color that matches the fur trim. This one has always boggled my mind. What the heck is up with the jacket? Clear plastic? I mean, and I've seen someone do an unboxing of this, and it's kind of like a rain jacket kind of material, but with a fur collar and fur cuffs. I've never understood that. However, I did go back and watch the first couple outfits for January, February from Rainbow Unicorn Cat 1 when they did the unboxing after these had officially dropped and they purchased them all. And I will say, and she had showed it like it's supposed to be with the full outfit on, but then she also showed the dress without the jacket on the doll. And let me tell you one thing, I really do like, I love the dress. So I am kind of bummed that I missed out on February. I'm not bummed for the jacket, that's for sure, because that probably will never see the light of day. That'll be in that box forever. I will not probably ever use it. But I would definitely actually like that because I kind of do like this ombre print on the color palette for this one. Um, again, I forgot. I was going to actually write down the names of all these, but I forgot to do that. So, because I did find it interesting that there's actually some of the months actually have different gems. Because I was confused on the old set as to why diamond wasn't ever featured, and then this set does show diamond versus, or was it opal? No, diamond was there. I think it was the opal, I think, or something. It was something because I mean, because the Thai Beanie Babies, they had done the teddy bears for the entire thing. Where I think one of them, I think it was the nose, was the gem or something, and they had them for the all 12 months, like they did the zodiacs. But yeah, I think for me, I don't really care for the new one as much if they hadn't done it so shiny. Like if the skirt and the boots hadn't been such a shiny purple, I might have liked it better. I mean, I do kind of like this shade of purple, but honestly, okay, first off, put this outfit on a doll where the hair doesn't match the doll or the outfit and get rid of the coat. And I think I'd actually like this because the shoes are actually kind of nice. I'm not sure what color they're supposed to be. Is it like gray or is it the lavender? I'm not sure. But I kind of like this dress. I think I like this dress better. So I definitely wouldn't use the jacket. But I kind of like the dress. If I can get this right angle for you guys. Whoops, wrong direction. I feel like I kind of like the dress. And I wish, again, when they did the flat layout, they had not put the dress under the jacket so you could see the dress separately. But yeah, I kind of like this dress better that has the ombre effect going on. But I'm not a fan of the jacket. All right, now let's talk about Miss Jasmine. You're probably thinking, why are you throwing a Disney princess in here? I'm not throwing a Disney princess in here. Does anyone else, and I feel like other people have gotten this vibe, but does anyone else get that same vibe for this new outfit for March? And oh my word, I'm going to give you right now, this one I definitely like way better than the old one. So honestly, I'm not so upset that again, you're going to have to get the lighting. I got like the shine from both screens is blasting each other, so it's like kind of making it harder to see it. But I love, this is one of my favorites so far. This is probably my first favorite of this set. I mean, I did like the red. Okay, I will say that. I did like the red. And I mean, I like the other two, the purple and the red as well. But this one, okay, so this is what the old one, in all honesty, I am not upset that I didn't get that one. I mean, I still maybe one day would like to have it to the collection, but like I feel like the only thing that's missing is some wings. It should be like the perfect aquamarine butterfly. I don't know. It's not my favorite dress. I do like I mean, it's cool, but this, oh my word. This one, this not only does it have Jasmine vibes, but also Julie vibes. Because I feel like those pants would be something that would be something from the 70s. It's like, I don't know. It's just, and then the color, the shade, like I think that's one thing I like about, like this one is so pale. Oops. Versus this one is a lot darker, I feel. And so I'm kind of, yeah, I definitely love this one. It's definitely got 70s vibes. And it's also got definitely Jasmine vibes. I could totally see this. I would love to see people put their Jasmine dolls in it. Preferably the Playline version, the new version. Anyway, but yeah, I definitely like to see this outfit on a Jasmine doll. Which also kind of makes me want to get Jasmine even more now. Because that is one I'd definitely like to get would be Jasmine, Belle, and possibly Aunt Anna. Anyway, but yeah, this, okay, and then what was it? So you get the pants, you get the, let's say ballet slipper shoes, you get the top, you get the stick-ons, the headband, and a belt. So it looks like six. So it looks like the old set had 5 pieces, and this set has 6. What was I looking for? I was trying to go to something here. What was I doing? And I think this is kind of interesting, the belt, like, and tying in that little bit of gold. If you could see it in the picture there. That I thought was kind of cool. That was something I just wanted to say about this. And I just lost it. Was it in the group shot? Maybe it will come back to me. Maybe it won't. Don't get old, people. Don't get old. As someone has once told me, it's not for the faint of heart. Out of here. Yeah, for the life of me, I don't remember what it was I wanted to say. Well, let's get back to here. Was it from the I'm trying to think. Don't even know. Probably won't remember even if I watch the thing. All right, let's get to March. All right, so March. Let's talk about Jasmine. I don't remember. Anyway, so we're on March. We're gonna move over to April. So April. Okay, so back to March. Did I show the flat layout? Anyway, moving to April. Okay, I have to say, oh my word, thank you. I love, April is one that I am not upset that I missed out on because, oh my heavens, this monstrosity. I have always thought this was a weird outfit to begin with, but then when somebody pointed out this looks like something Elton John wore once, I'm like, that was hard to unsee. And I'm like, I really don't want my dolls dressing like that. But anyway, I mean, the concept for me though was mind-boggling was tinsel jacket, like kind of. Well, I don't have it on the tree anymore, but like the garland, the tinsel garland for a fabric. Okay, and pairing it with the gladiator shoes and an outfit where you show your midriff. Ready then. I love this one. I'd honestly rather have this one if I can get the angle right. Because I gotta do a side angle. I would rather have this one over the old one every day of the week. This one is so cool. And this one, and it's like I don't know if it's like a quilted jacket. Can you see? Oops, I can't get it. Can you see like that? There's like some depth to it. And it looks like they had like stars quilted on it. It's definitely stars. So let's see. We got jacket, a tank top, a skirt, pair of boots, stick-ons for the hair, a belt, and then these sort of beaded hair attachment thingies. That's kind of different. I mean, that was kind of cool because I've never seen that. So definitely bedazzled these ones. But yeah, so that one, yeah, I've just like this has always boggled my mind. Again, the white back. I guess it's actually better to have the green background. So maybe there was a reason for doing that. Anyway, keep moving. Oh, this is my favorite. This has got to be my top favorite. I love May. All right. Yes, I do not own May at the present. There she is. Isn't that so stunning? So back to our, let's just scoot this back. I so want to get this outfit for Christmas and get January and May. And I want to put the May coat over this and make a Christmas outfit out of it. So you'll still see the hearts on the short part of the outfit, but it'll kind of cover up we'll cover up the sleeves, but you might still see a little bit of the collar. But I would love, that would be so cool, I think. Oh my word. When I saw this, I love this. Let's see, what does it come with? Okay, I could deal without the sequins on the skirt. But okay, it has a skirt, it has a coat, it has a tank top, it has sunglasses, it has the hair attachment thingies, and it has a pair of boots. So that is what you get with that. And green on green is not the best combination. But yeah, I definitely love that. So yes, definitely love that. Oh yeah, I should probably show you. This is what May look like. Okay. This one, the original May has always driven me nuts because most of them, now there is some print in some of these outfits, but most of them are not all over print. It may just be like a part of the skirt or part of the outfit, but there's a lot of solids in the old collection. And so for me, it just feels like you just randomly threw this outfit in that had an entire all over print. Just did not make sense to me. The other thing I had an issue with this outfit is that I actually saw somewhere a picture of the actresses and actresses from Hairspray. I almost said horse spray. Like you don't want that. You don't want that as a musical, that's for sure. Hairspray, and there's a redhead lady in that wears an outfit that looks very similar to this, and I was like, was this entirely inspired off of showbiz things? And I'm sorry, you're getting a reflection of crap in that room. Anyway, but yeah, so that one had always boggled my mind. I really, again, here's you get the boots, the headband, the choker, and the dress. Well, I think it's actually a romper kind of thing, again, with the shorts, not a skirt. But yeah, I just have never, like the swirl pattern, maybe if they had done any other kind of pattern other than swirl, I mean, because I do like the cut of the whatever you call that. And I think, and those sleeves, I think are they flow, so it's like you have actual, I think, is it bare arms, kind of like. Anyway, but yeah, again, pretty much like April. I mean, I do like the outfit, but I think for May, we're on May. For May, I definitely love the new one. Definitely so cool. All right, let's keep moving. All right, now we're heading into April. No. June. We're going to June. There we go. I had to think for it. Okay, so white and green do not go well on here. But basically, you're getting a jacket, you're getting a tank top, you're getting a pants, the hair attachments, the shoes, and the hair scrunchie. This one, though, this one and one entire outfit was like, why? You notice anything? Well, there you go. The angle. White jacket, white hair scrunchie, white, it's like, it's not actually white, it's more like an iridescent. So we have iridescent shoes, iridescent hair accessories, iridescent jacket, iridescent pants, iridescent hair scrunchie, and then for some bizarre reason, we have a pink tank top with a smiley face. Where one eye is normal and the other eye, if I can get that, is a star. The American Girl star. Why? Why? Oh, I know what I was going to say. Did you notice? Loki, the little tag is pink. Right there. But then we go back. Let's go back. Let's just rerun through the new outfits. And I thought, oh, this is so cool. The red one is red. But then you get to the one for purple. And the... Oh, let me... Hang on. So we get the red one. The red one is red. Just focus on the square star. Okay. That's what I was trying to get it so it was emphasized. And then we get the purple one. It's red on purple. Are you kidding me right now? For a moment, I thought they actually... Because normally we've only seen pink and gray. So I thought for a moment, oh, wow, we actually got something other. And then this one looks like it's going to be pink on the aquamarine. Okay. And then we get pink on the silver. And then we get red on the green. And for the one we're on, looks like we just get pink. So it's pink on pink. That's when I remembered what I wanted to show on that. All right, so this is what it looks like. Not terribly bad. Although I would definitely say if I ever got this outfit, I do like this outfit. I hate the tank top. It's like, why? Why would you... I mean, there's like a little bit of a pink shine in the iridescent of the fabric for the jacket and the pants. But it's like, why would you make the tank top like a total like t-shirt material where it's a solid pink? I feel like maybe if they'd done like a paler pink, it would have worked. But to have that dark of a pink... So probably if I ever buy this, I will probably more than likely have the jacket zipped up so you can't see the tank top at all, and just have it like a tracksuit kind of thing. And I also was thinking that if anybody ever missed out on the American Girl review outfit, this could actually be a suitable substitute for that, because it kind of has that vibe from the American Girl review thing. All right, so this was the new one, and this was the old one. And interesting, this is the first one. I think June was one of the ones that had a different name. And this is purple, and then that one is the opal, which is the pearl, sort of like the way the diamond was silvery. Now I will say this one has actually grown on me. This one I actually didn't mind so much that the hair had the unnatural highlights. The only part I have never liked about this was the stupid skirt wraparound thing that didn't make any sense whatsoever to me. Oh, that's right. I did remember. Yeah, seeing this one now, I did see that they used to have the clear buttons on the old set. So I did end up getting this one. So I haven't actually unboxed it yet to see what it looks like. So maybe I'll be surprised when I unbox it. But I think this one, I definitely like the new one better. This is my definitely favorite. So let's keep moving. Oops. So this is the layout for that. Again, I wish they had showed the skirt wraparound thing separately. And moving on to July. Now this one is interesting because here we got these like fur sleeves that have like it sort of looks like it's been tied off kind of thing, which is interesting. Then also I noticed something about the bottom of the dress has this sort of like this it's been like, I don't know, somehow sewn under, so the hem isn't actually showing exactly, and it's more like this poofy kind of thing. And interestingly too, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but these socks are like red lace socks, which is different, I thought. So this is what it looks like on the doll. It's actually kind of cute. So that one is the new one, and then we'll just bump over to the old one. Not very fan of the hairstyle they put her in, but anyhow. Yeah, I will definitely say this right now. I like the new July way better than the old July. This one was just like screams country singer. Like she should have a microphone in her hand. That fringe jacket, and then the, I don't know what the deal is with like the diamond pattern. Oops. As I let go of the screen. Let me go on to the, I think you can see it a little bit better there. That diamond pattern in the tank top part. Right there in the center. I was like, what? This looks like some kind of like vinyl for the jacket too, if you can see the texture in that. So I'm like wondering how that's going to hold. So that'll be interesting to unbox that one, because that's the other one I have too. So yeah, definitely, I would definitely pick, I like the, I'm going to recap the end. So let's just move on. So that's the flat layout for that. And we'll move on to August. Okay, I have to say, like I said with the January one felt like it could be a perfect one for Valentine's Day. This one, oh my word, this one, is anyone else getting Melody's Easter dress vibes from this one? I kind of wish I'd gotten that. It was like a lighter green, but very similar. I think there's some floral on it too, a flower or something. I can't remember. I don't think I had the checkered part, but the color palette is like a little bit darker yellow green. But I love this one. This one is so cool. And I didn't realize, wait a minute, let me go back. Oh, I didn't realize there's like the hair clips on this one. Those little flower hair clips in the top corner there. But I love that checkered print, that plaid for both the skirt and I don't know if it's a sweater. I think it's a sweater. And then they have the solid for the boots, and then the cardigan, or excuse me, the tank top. And it has a single flower in the middle. Very cool. So that's a new August. And this monstrosity is the old August. I will say this, I have seen this on somebody's doll in a video since it actually sold out. So I'm like kind of bummed that I kind of missed it. But at the same time, March and August dresses were not really my favorites for the style. May was more just the print that they chose. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So yeah, so this is the layout for August. Again, I have maybe some respects. This was good. It was on a white background. If I can get it angled right. There we go. There we go. Focus, focus, focus. All right. So yeah, I am definitely loving the new one better on that one. I am going to do a recap real quick at the end. Then we get to September. And this. Does anybody get vibe that this is like the version that they did for July? Because again, we got this cowgirl inspired look going on with this outfit. And this is the old September. And this one was my top favorite of the old set. I'm not sure if I really have a top favorite of the new set just yet. But September was always my top favorite. And this one came with the choker, the hat, the shoes, the pants, and the shirt. Very cool. Very cool. Love this outfit. And that's interesting because this one was already sold out. So I don't know why that one is green background when the other one isn't. Interesting. So yeah, so that was my top favorite outfit from the other collection. Although, if I had a choice between the red July from the old and the blue September for the new, I like this cowgirl outfit looking better than the new one. And this one did show it without the jacket. So, and that was the other thing. This dress. Two things. The dress. I was thinking, get rid of the boots, get rid of the jacket. Does that dress scream ice skater? Like figure skating dress? Doesn't have to be for the Olympics. Just can be anytime ice skater for like the champion, like when they do the programs, because they do programs besides the Olympics also. But just this screamed ice skating dress to me for some reason. But the other thing I would love to do with this one, I would actually like to get this one prior to the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. And I would like to mix and match the old July with the new September and have two Western looks going on with the red and the blue combo. I don't know, that's just something that kind of thought I would love to do. Then here's the one I have the least, or is my least favorite, is when we get to October. Can you even see that? And again, sorry, this one has, okay, this has some like weird stuff going on with the picture. I don't know what the heck happened. Is that white stuff you're seeing, those blotches around her hair, isn't supposed to be in there. That's not part of the picture. Something went funky with this, but this is the one that got me. It was like, why did you put her back in? Why did you put that doll back in the lineup with the colored hair? Well, at least it's not as matchy as the old February, but it's still got the vibe of the same hair palette, the color palette kind of going on. This one is definitely my least favorite. I'm like, I am not a fan of this dress. I think this is definitely, this October dress would probably be right up Summer McKinney's alley. It looks like it's a little bit more pastel and babyish, maybe more for a bitty baby. But I do like the, now I did say this, honestly, I'm not a fan with the, let's see if I can get this larger so you can see it better. I'm really not a fan of the boots with the socks, but if you go back, I really like the boots. They're kind of cool. And I kind of like the sunglasses too. If I could see them better. The glasses are kind of cool too. They got like this heart. I don't know if you can see that. A little blurred there, but oops. Where is it? They have them on top of her head. I don't know. Those look kind of cool. But probably this is my least favorite one. No, wait a second. Is anybody else noticing something wrong with this picture? Okay, so in the flat layout, we have the sunglasses, the dress, the shoes, the hair accessories, and the socks. But did you notice there's something else in her outfit that isn't pictured in the flat layout? You get shoes, you get socks, you get dress, you get hair accessories, and you get the sunglasses. But what is around her neck? She has a necklace on. They didn't show the necklace in the flat layout. That's interesting. I'll have to go and look that one up. I kind of like, well, now I actually like the necklace, but also I'm wondering, isn't that kind of like the necklace or something similar to what they had in the Pink Stardust dolls? Because that's what the vibe I'm getting off of that, but man alive. I will say, though, I do like that was this the same doll they used for February? I just wanted to look back on that. Yeah, I think it was the same doll they used for February. But my thing with February is her hair matched the outfit too much. At least this one, you can definitely see that the hair is darker than the colors of the outfit. So actually, that one I do like. But here's our old October. One I'm also got my eye on. I really love the skirt. So I definitely have to say, I feel like I get the right angle. Sorry. Again, look up the pictures. You know where to find them on American Girl. If they're still available, the Wiki fandom. If they're not, eBay pictures, for people selling them, if you want to get the flat layouts. But yeah, I think I definitely would have to say, okay, it would be fun to get. I think the accessories in this outfit I like better than the dress. Okay, I'll say that. Not sure about the socks per tell, but yeah, definitely like the old October a little bit better. Moving right along. New November. Ooh. I'm going to have a hard time on November. And it's also because it's my birth month. Let's see. Can I get this at an angle where you can see this better? Well, anyway, let's move on to her in the outfit. She's also my favorite doll that I've been wanting forever. 122. Shoot. I can't get this. Okay, one question I do have on this one. Can somebody tell me, is this like a metallic gold, or has it got a little bit of a brownish tint to it? Because that's the one thing I'm having a hard time figuring out looking at this. I mean, it looks gold to me, especially the metallic parts, but it also has like some, because I don't know what topaz is. I think that's what that was. I think that's what this one is. But it's also, because the other one they had done, this is Citrine, which was the orange, which I will show you in a minute. This. And I just had to say, I just shout out, American Girl was very smart in putting this on the old Addie doll. Because this one reminds me so much of Orange Blossom from Strawberry Shortcake. Anyway. I have a hard time. Now, I like this outfit, but it's kind of loud. And I've never understood the concept of the puffy sweater. Again, I haven't unboxed this yet, so we'll see what I think of it when I get it. But I really love this outfit. I while I'd like to get September before the 4th of July to do the patriotic outfits, I would love to get the new silver for April. That one. And I would love to get the new gold, the topaz for November, and combine the two and make a couple New Year's outfits. Actually, I was also thinking it'd be actually really cool if I could get Nikki and Isabel for Christmas. And they could be modeling these outfits as like a redo of their New Year's outfits instead of the red vinyl jumper and the Y2K outfit. Have two outfits where they mix and match the gold and the silver. I don't know. That just sounds like something that'd be really kind of fun to do. I don't know. Maybe it's not exactly up their alley. Maybe I should mix in the pants with the diamond. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'm kind of leaning toward I like the new one way better. I do like the orange. But anyway. But I don't know, just bright. Okay, now, last but not least, December. Now this one, I really like. Well, aside from the sleeves again. The socks are a little questionable to me. It's like, why do you have like old school type socks that have the little stripe around it? I don't know, that seems a little weird to me. Oop, sorry, I bumped the table. But yeah, so like that is... But this one, I was really thinking... Strap on some ice skates. This looks like a winter ice skating outfit. Not necessarily for like, you know, the TV, but this looks like an ice skating outfit that you would go to like a pond, or not pond, like a skating rink out in public and go skating at Christmas in. This is just so, or like even in January in the winter too. Just so wintry vibes. It's just so cool. And then this is what the other one looked like. Again, I hate the fact that they put it in the one with the blue hair. And I really hate the fact that slit is so long for a child. I really don't know. This one I'm really kind of torn on. I can get the right angle again. There we go. That one versus that one. And there's your flat layout. I do, and one reason why I really wanted to get this one was for that jacket, because that jacket is so cool. That would be fun to pair with other things. And again, one thing I do like is that they didn't have things inside each other. Like when things are layered, so you could actually see them all separately. So that's the new one, and that's the old one. Okay, so that was my little take on that. So I'm going to say this. So as of right now, I think I'm definitely a fan of the old January better than the new January. I think I like the old February without the clear jacket better. Definitely love the new March over the old one. Definitely love the new April over the old one. Definitely love the new May over the old one. Definitely love... well, because this one's so different, it's hard to tell. I think I like the April, except for the tank top. I don't like that tank top. But that one is growing on me. Again, I don't like the skirt wraparound thing. This one... I think, I mean, I do, because it's red, I'm kind of partial to both, but I kind of like I definitely like the new red one better. Although July is that one month that for both of these, it just didn't make sense to me. Like, what is up with the sleeves of the coat? And then with this, with the older one, the fringe, that just boggles my mind. All right, anyway, moving right along. Definitely love the new August over the old one much better. And this feels like a spring Easter dress or outfit. Definitely, well, September I'm partial. Again, like I said before, if I had to pick over the two cowgirl outfits, I like the new September versus the old July. But I think definitely gotta still stick, whoops, wrong direction for the sliding. Definitely September, the old September is still my favorite. Out of the Octobers, I would definitely have to say that the old one's my favorite. Out of November, I would definitely have to say the new one is my favorite. Again, this one's kind of hard because it's not the same color. Like we did topaz for the new one and we did the citrine for the old one. So it's kind of two different colors. But I never understood the poofy furry jacket thing. So anyway, we'll just stay with that. I like the new one better. Anyway, moving right along. And finally for December, I want to say I kind of like the new one better because I do not like that slit in that for being a child's outfit. But then the socks kind of bug me. I don't know. But yeah, I think I like the December one better as the new one, I mean. Because then I want to discuss something. All right, so here's the front of the old box. We'll just save this for December just to show the box. So that's what the old box looks like, and this is what the new box looks like. Now, is anyone else getting that vibe of dimension around the box? Can someone definitely? And I really would like to see somebody show the box because it's like it almost looks like they made it dimensional. Like you can sort of see it's like it's not a flat cover that you put over it. Almost like they made it to look like it's a gem because you can sort of see like in the corners, like where the cardboard kind of isn't normal for a box cover. I don't know if you get what I'm saying there. Um, but yeah, so I don't know if somebody could. I definitely want to see what the box looks like. That'd be kind of cool versus the old one because this looks like just a basic square box like we've always had from American Girl or rectangle, and then this one it looks like they designed it to make it look like a gem of some sort. I'm not sure, so I'm definitely interested to see that. But I definitely hope any of you all do unboxings. Like if you have both the old and the new, when you're unboxing the new ones, can you please have the old outfit on a doll? Because I'd really love to see actual video where it's not a stock photo. So like everything I just compared to you was all the stock photos of the flat layouts and actually on the doll, but I would love to see it on different dolls. I'd love to see it on, and definitely when you get if anyone gets the March, you got to put it on Jasmine, either or, preferably the Playline, but I guess either one would be fine. But I definitely would like to see comparing the outfits side by side. But yeah, that was my thoughts on this. I think in some respects, I like more of the outfits in the new lineup versus the old. Because one thing I like about it, it doesn't feel as pop star and celebrity fashion inspired and like make believe dress up outfits. It feels like it's more like something girls might actually wear. And I like the fact that with the Birthstone collection, we finally can get other colors other than that random shade of blue, which probably is in either March or December. I'm not sure which one it is. Maybe the March one. The purple and the pink. And they didn't do a lot with pink. There's like elements of pink, but it's not solid pinks. And even the purple one, I do like that shade of purple. So yeah. Yeah, those are my thoughts. So yeah. Probably my top three that I would want to get like, well, actually no, there's four. Maybe there's five. I think the top five, I like the January. I'd probably wait till. I'm probably not going to be getting these anytime soon because there's probably other things I'd rather get, and I'm trying to get out of debt, so we can't really buy anything right now. And I'm also holding out. I'm really holding out to see what they come out with for the historical collection for their 40th anniversary, as I'm still waiting for that. So we'll see if they have anything special because I don't want to go rush out and start buying every little thing they come out with when it's first brand new because I'm like, there are some things I want to see what they have. There's some things that's already come out that I have my eye on. But I also got them holding out to see what else they come because I don't want them to like come up with something really spectacular and it's like I can't buy it because I don't have any money to pay for it. So yeah, I'm kind of holding out to see what they come up with. But anyway, I would love to get, definitely would love to get January for a Valentine's Day outfit for next year, but also for Christmas to get January and May and put the coat with it. That'd be fun for Christmas. Probably not this Christmas. Definitely would love to get April and November to have the silver gold mix and match combo for the new year as a New Year party outfits, and maybe even put it on Nikki and Isabel if I get them sometime, but that probably won't be this year either. And then because I have their New Year accessory set, I just don't have the dolls. Definitely would love to sometime get the Playline Jasmine and also the March outfit. It would be so fun to put on her. So those are probably my top. Actually, I do love that August one for an Easter outfit would be fun. Probably the one, if I had to pick one out of this whole bunch that can only get one this year, I would really like to get the September blue and pair that with the old July red and do like a cowgirl theme. Patriotic for the 250th anniversary of the United States. That would be kind of fun to do. But other than that, yeah, so that was the old collection. That's the other picture I have for it. Let me back up to the bottom here. So that's the other shot of them. old collection versus the new collection. And I was saying old when I showed the new picture, and the new one I was saying the old picture. But yeah, that is the new collection of Birthstone outfits. Let me know what you thought about these. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you have certain months you like better in the new versus the old? Do you like the entire new collection better than the old collection? Do you like the entire old collection better than the new collection? Let me know which ones you like better. Or do you have a little bit like I had, where there's some of the new I like better, some of the old I like better, and there's certain ones I just absolutely love to hate. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you for your support. Like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for your support, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.